So this beef steak Filipino version is a modified. I use ingredients what I have in the house and my pantry and freezer. So we will see what we're gonna have for the finished product for this beef steak. So enjoy this video. Hello everyone, Lovelyn here. Welcome back. So today we're gonna make together a beef steak. It's a Filipino version, but I modified it. So I just use what I have in my pantry and freezer. Because of this COVID-19, husband and I, we agreed not to go to the store or grocery store often. So we go every 3 weeks. So far it's doing great. So utilizing what I have in my pantry and my freezer. So I got beef steak sirloin, American one. So I cut it into pieces, take out the fat, and then cut it thin pieces. So it's kind of like almost similar the beef that required for this recipe. I need to use what I have, so I need to modify everything. All right, we will see what the finished product of this beef steak. This is the ingredients for beef steak Filipino version, or they call it beef steak Tagalog. So I got American beef steak, but I cut it and slice it thinly. So I got 2 pounds. And then I got the fresh lemon juice. I use 1 medium lemon juice and squeeze and take out the seeds. And then I got 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. I just use the Philippine soy sauce or dark soy sauce. And then 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And the garlic, because I got minced garlic, so I use 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So we're gonna put it together, these ingredients to the meat, and then marinate it. Alright guys, I put already the lemon juice, soy sauce there, and then we put the garlic. So all the ingredients is there. So I need to marinate it, mix it with my hand. So let me wash my hand. Alright guys, I wash my hand for 20 seconds with soap and water. So I need to make sure the meat soak all the ingredients. We just need to kinda massage the meat so it's absorb all the sauce to the meat so it tastes better. Almost there. See, getting less in there. See, look at that. So just make sure it's all soaked. There you go. So we'll sit this for an hour and then we'll fry the meat, and we'll show you the process. All right guys, I need to cover this meat. It's ready to marinate it for an hour, but I like to cover it with a plastic cover, and then I need to put it in the fridge for an hour, and then we'll cook it. Okay, this is the second set of ingredients when we cook the beef steak Filipino version. So the ingredients calls for red onions to fry before we can cook the beef steak. But I don't have the red onions. So I got these sweet onions to medium size. So I got 2, so I need to chop that. And then instead of sugar, I'll use the pineapple juice. So this pineapple juice is the leftover from our breakfast this morning, because husband and I, we like cottage cheese and put a pineapple chunk with our cottage cheese, and I don't want to throw the juice, so this is the good time to use the pineapple juice. And then the ingredients calls for beef broth. I don't have a beef broth, so I use the beef bouillon instead. So I'm gonna fill this with 2 cups of hot water and then put the bouillon so it will melted when I'm ready to use it. So I got the beef bouillon cubes, and then for frying I use the olive oil. Sorry guys, I did not record it earlier before I put the onions, but I put oil, a little bit of oil in the pan, and then when it's warm I put my sweet onions that slice like a circle, and I try to caramelize these onions before I can cook the beef. So that's the thing right now. Alright guys, well, the onion is detaching from each other, so that means it's cooked and it's done. But I want it caramelized because my husband loves caramelized onion. So I'm gonna wait and keep stirring. Alright guys, the same pan that I cooked the onion, I'll put a little bit of olive oil in it so I can fry the beef. So we're gonna fry the beef one by one. Alright guys, so I got my beef. So I got my beef in the pan frying, and then we're gonna turn it here very soon. And then I want it a little brown. And then fry them all, and then the sauce we need to save it because we're gonna reuse it to cook the beef more to be softer. Alright guys, the beef is done. So here's the beef. So I set it aside. And in the same pan, the same oil, we put the garlic. Put the garlic. Put aside that one. Then make sure garlic is cooked. Then we'll put the leftover marinade. The juice. The leftover, the marinade juice. So we'll keep stirring. Alright guys, I got the garlic and then the leftover marinade of the beef, and then I put the beef. I put the beef in the pan. We'll stir it. Make sure it's mixed together. It looks good so far. It smells good. The lemon, it smells really good. So here's my beef broth or beef bouillon, because it's a bouillon that I soak in hot water. There's still some in there. So there you go, the beef. Then we'll let it boil until the beef is soft. So we leave it alone for a while, another 45 minutes. Alright guys, our beef steak is boiling. We covered it with a lid, and it's boiling. It's been 15 minutes since we put the cover and boil, so we still have 30 minutes to go and check, make sure the beef is soft enough. So we'll cover it up again. Alright guys, so my beef steak is boiling really good and it tastes good. I checked them already twice, and then I got 14 minutes left. So I'm gonna put my pineapple juice so it will before it simmer more. So I'm gonna pour the pineapple juice, and then we'll stir that and let it boil again and keep boiling. If you don't have pineapple juice, you can use sugar. A tablespoon of sugar, that will be perfect. Alright guys, the last 10 minutes, I just uncovered it so it will be simmer more. I tasted the beef, it's soft, so that's really good. Now I want the sauce to be a little simmer. I want some sauce, but not too much. So let it simmer, and then we'll put the onions, and then we'll garnish and serve. Alright guys, my beef steak Filipino version is almost done. I like it with a little sauce. So what I do is, if I run the lalo like that, see, I run the lalo like that, and then that will be, for me, that will be the clue that is almost done. And I like a little sauce in there. I don't want it a dry beef steak. So a little sauce over rice will be really good. So I'm gonna put the onion. I off the stove, and then I'll put, let me stir it one more time before we put the onions. Okay, my beef steak is almost done. So I stir it, and I want a little sauce in it. I don't want it too dry. So it looks really good. And we'll put the caramelized onion over. Smells so good. There you go. My beef steak, the way I want it. You can make it dry the way you want it, but I like my beef steak to have a little sauce because it's really good over rice. Then we will garnish it and serve. Guys, this is my beef steak Filipino version. Supposed to be beef steak Tagalog, but I use what I have in my pantry and freezer, and it tastes really good. So this is a beef steak Lovelin's version, because I want a little sauce in my beef steak. It's really good over rice. So here's my beef steak. It's really good. Alright guys, we finished our Philippine beef steak. Supposed to be beef steak Tagalog in the Philippines, but since I modified more and I use what I have in my pantry and freezer, and it tastes better. So anyway, now it's Loveland beef steak. It's really good. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe below, and click that bell and say all, so when I put my video, you don't miss any of my video. Alright guys, thank you for your time. Until next time. God bless. Bye.